Welcome to Hytale. The game is missing 4 years of development, but it is in a playable state and I want to play it, so that's what we're going to do. This game is going to get a lot of comparisons to Minecraft, but I can show you how it is different. The typical start to Minecraft is obviously breaking a tree, but in this one, we're more so looking for things like this, which is rubble on the floor and stuff like this. You break a bunch of bushes, and you'll get fibers and sticks. And then we can start actually playing the game. Got the fibers, all the sticks and the rubble that we needed. So when you break a tree, you can get tree sap. And that will let us craft torches. And I can put those here. So before I do anything else, I want to get some copper. And then the real fun will begin. Now this workbench, which you can get once you've collected some stone and logs, will help you do a whole bunch of things, which is going to come in very useful. Once you break the bottom pieces, the whole thing falls down, and it's kind of pretty. There we go. Now we can make a furnace. The furnace will let us cook this copper that we got. We've got a furnace. Get a campfire. Campfires are where you cook food, because the furnace does not cook food. Now, next thing I want is the armorer's workbench. What do I need for that? I need some more stone. That's easy enough. We're just going to mine out this whole little overworld section of stone and then call it a day on that. That has left me with 50 stone, which should be enough to make the rest of this stuff. Let's move out, shall we? Anywhere look nice? Anywhere look fancy? I think I want to head down that way, so that would be this way. Let's do some deforestation on my way down. There's meant to be a little flatland area around here that I think we will use as our base of operations.
A few moments later.
There we go. I think the only reasonable way to set up all my equipment is by using as little space as possible and stacking them. Armorer's workbench on the bottom. Blacksmith's anvil. Workbench halfway up, you know? A nice, reasonable central position. Farmer's workbench. And all the cooking right at the top. And the good thing is, getting down doesn't hurt at all. Welcome to your new home. Now that that's done, I want to go to my next base of operations. Well, not base of operations, we're staying here, but I need the farmer's workbench. See how this works. Do I just kind of right-click the floor like that? Now, do you need water? Do you need water? Like a little crafty boy? It didn't seem to say anything about them needing water, so maybe that's it. Maybe they just exist. I'm going to need a chef's stove, I believe, probably to turn this wheat into anything useful, so let me add that to our tower. Need dough. How do you get dough? Flour, eggs, and water. Wow, there is like a whole process to this. Okay. Now, from what I can tell, all of these different crafting things, they pull from local chests. I would technically want to place them like right here somewhere. I just do that. Yeah, it pulls from all the local chests. None of these need to pull. Do you pull? So that's too far away to pull to that. Okay. That was looking good, but I'm looking a little bare, so we're going to do something about that. But first, we're going to need some more copper. At the moment, all I can make is a shield, which I suppose could be useful in the future. We're going to grab that. There we go. And now that I've slept in that bed, you can see on the top it is marked as my home, and I no longer have to use any more waypoints. And also my method of building doesn't really have any issue with being seen from afar either way. We are starting to find our first iron pieces, which will also come in useful a little bit later. I'll let you know when I start considering this a successful mining adventure. There is an argument that about 50 of each is a pretty good start. Time to show you what I've actually got. Been here for like 10 minutes and I'm still smelting. Oh boy. Got just enough linen scraps to make a singular piece of iron. Yeah, we're gonna go with the iron sword. And that means our armor is going to be copper. So give me a second. Just like that, we are looking a little bit more protected. Still lacking some animals, but everything else is shaping up pretty nicely. Next plan of action, I think, is to fix up my base a little bit. My main issue at the moment is that there's just way too much sun in the base. So I'm gonna do something about that. I just do a quick click on my fingers and then... And now we have blocked out the sun. No need to worry, because if you're ever missing the sun, you can always open a door, and it's actually just dark on the outside right now. Give me a second. You can still get a nice little opening and see as much as you like. But that's not what I'm here for, so we're going to close this back up. All that's missing now, I think, is a few creatures. There is something I saw earlier just for that. Here it is, a capture crate. I need essence of life, which I believe I have some down here. Let's go find some animals. That's definitely not a sheep. We're going to be going in the other direction. Okay. Hey, how you doing? You're not what I was looking for, but you're pretty cool. Is that what I'm looking for? No, that's a bear. Do you not count as a small animal? I really thought you would. Chicken. Hello, can you go in the capture crate? You can. I finally find you. You. Come here. Thank you. Oh, spider, hello. Now I can go back home. And just like that, we are back to our eyesore in the middle of nowhere. There we go. Look at all this room I gave them. Unfortunately, the breeding has not quite been added into the game yet, so I think until there is more updates, I am happy with about where we're at with the base. If you have enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe. It does help the channel a lot, and I will see you guys in the next video.